Here we are, it's April 2026, and today we're doing my what I'm writing with video. In this case, I've got my pen set up for the month of April. So let's just get started. So please like and subscribe, hit the notifications button, all that kind of stuff. Please consider becoming a member of this channel where for a small monthly fee, you can get things like early access to videos and priority messaging, and eventually we'll start doing some Q&As and things once the community has grown a little bit. But right now, let's look at what I'm writing with for the month of April. Okay, let's talk about the pens I'm writing with this month. And I have 12 of them here again. I have a 12 pen case and I try and keep it to that. So let's get cracking. Let's start with my standard everyday carry pen. It is this. This is the Wingback stainless steel fountain pen. As I've said before, this is a Kaweco Lilliput clip I put on there. This I carry around in my good old Nock Sinclair, which isn't made by Nock anymore, I believe. I'm an affiliate with Wingback, so if this is a pen you are interested in, use the link below to get a little discount. It's a pen I highly recommend, a fantastic writer. I carry this everywhere, and I can say that I have just put my 6th ink cartridge into it for the year. But this is, I should start by saying, the currently inked lineup for April. Did I say March earlier? I meant April 2026. And the first one here, as I said, is the Wingback stainless steel. Fountain pen. Let's put FP in a medium nib, just a medium steel nib, great nib. Should also say this is Midori paper, and the ink in this is Diamine Oxford Blue. My everyday ink, my favorite ink. Just beautiful, and this makes a great writer. Like, I really love this. Said sixth ink cartridge in 3 months, so I'm going through about one every fortnight, and that's just carrying around taking notes during the day, you know, my planner and stuff like that. So it gets a lot of work. I enjoy it a lot. Next is the Titan from 5040. I have two 5040 pens inked at the moment. This one hasn't got a whole lot of use in the last month, so I'm looking forward to sort of bringing it back into my into swing. It is the 5040 Titan. It's got a steel medium nib on it again, and the ink in this is, I'll just put RO, but it's Robert Oster, and it's motor oil. Another absolutely sensational ink, and I think it's a great pairing for this pen. I do really want to find more opportunity to use this pen in the coming month. The second 5040 pen I have to show you today is the new one. This is the Slimline Titan, and this has a medium steel nib on it again, number 6 size nib as opposed to the number 8 on the Titan. This is a really special pen. The medium, and the ink in this one is Mont Blanc. Irish green. I couldn't think of a more appropriate ink for a green pen from an Irish pen brand, and it's just such a great match. Absolutely fantastic. Great writer. Review of that coming this month. Next is one of the 2 Australian pens I'm reviewing this month, and both are Huon Pine pens, and I have done that on purpose. I really love Huon Pine. As a born in Tasmania, Huon Pine is like one of the, basically like our you know, emblems, if you will. You know, like we're known for it worldwide. It's such a beautiful timber. So this is Huon Pine and Blackwood, which is lovely. So this is made by That Pen Bloke, who's an Australian pen maker. We have That Pen Bloke I'll just call it the custom Huon Pine. And it is very custom. This patterning and everything was, we designed it in consultation with each other, collaborated on the idea, all that kind of stuff. It's beautiful. And this is once again, this one's a fine, sorry. Fine Bok nib. And one of my favorite Bok nibs in my collection. This is a diamine. Kensington blue. There's a couple of blues that are similar in my setup this month. This is my favorite of the diamine sort of lighter royal blues. I think it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous color. The next pen is one of those, a Robert Oster one. And this is in my Gravitas pens, Piston Carbon Black. Like, that is such a sexy pen. To me, that is like perfect aesthetic for me. I adore this pen. So the Gravitas pens, Piston Carbon Black, and the ink in this it's a Robert Oster, so once again RO, and this is Soda Pop Blue. That is, like, it's a sensational ink. It looks great on the page. It's great in that pen. Just really lovely. Next is a pen I haven't shown a whole lot on this channel, and not because it's not a great pen, but just because I haven't had it that long, and also the review isn't for a little while. But it is this is my Aurora Optima in I think it's called the Grey Marble. This is stunning pen. It's one of those pens I love to write with. Posted actually makes it a really great size. Like, it's close to a perfect pen in the hand. We have the Aurora Optima with a fine nib. I should say the Gravitas there, while I think about it, is a medium. But this Aurora Optima with a fine, lovely gold nib, absolutely beautiful pen. And the ink in this is great Aurora Black. Pretty much, I think I'm going to be dedicating this pen to this ink. Or this ink to this pen, more to the point. I really like having a black ink on hand. And what better pen than this one? Like, it's such a great everyday sort of writer, nice and light. Clean on the page, a little bit of feedback, but pleasant. Lovely writer, reliable, beautiful. Expensive, but beautiful. Next is the Tom Studio fountain pen. I don't know why I crossed the D. Studio, I'll just put fountain pen here. This is their standard pen. Once again, this is a brand I'm an affiliate with. So if you're interested in the Tom Studio pens, check out the link below. You get I think you can get a little discount on a number of the pens, and they have some great fountain pens. The pocket pen is amazing, not to mention things like the Ren and the Lumos and those kinds of things as well. This has a medium nib, and the ink in this is another diamine, because we all know I love my diamine. And this is soft mint. It's a bit of a dry ink, but I don't mind it, and I like it in this pen. This is a very fine medium. Like, if you look at some of the other, like that fine from the Bok, it's broader than the medium there, and this is probably on par there with the fine from Aurora. So it's not a super medium, but what a beautiful everyday writing pen. Like, it looks great. It feels amazing in the hand. It's got great balance. It's a nice size. I think Tom Studio do wonderful things, and that's why I'm affiliated with them. I only affiliate myself with brands that I actually believe in. Next is the second Australian pen I'm covering this month. It is this. This is the Pens by Casey, for Casey Giddens. One of his beautiful fountain pens in Huon Pine. I am obsessed with this pen. I'm obsessed with Huon Pine. Look at the burl in there. Isn't that beautiful? Just absolutely stunning pen. So we have the Pens by Casey And this is getting a review this month as well, as I said. I'll just put the Huon Pine because I can't remember the model name off the top of my head, but that'll be covered in the review. And this has a lovely broad nib on it. Spoiler alert, this is going to get a fantastic review. But also, this pen, once I've done with the review, I'm considering sending it to Daniel at Incision Works and getting this ground to a beautiful architect nib. I think this pen deserves like a specialty nib on it. And the ink in this is an interesting ink. So we have, it's made by Van Diemen's ink. And it's a collaboration with the Tasmanian retailer Flywheel, which has long been one of my favourite retailers. They are just north of Hobart in a little town called New Norfolk, and they have a beautiful range of things in the staff. They're absolutely lovely. And this ink was a collaboration for them. It's a beautiful, rich green, and it's called Type Cabinet Green. I'll just write it over here. So they have a range. They've got a letterpress and things like that in their store, and they've got like old furniture and things. There's a type cabinet, and this is the green to match that. And I think this ink is absolutely divine. Not one of my new favorites, but one of my recent re-favorite green inks in my setup. So loving this. The next pen up today is this. This is the M800, not the Pelican version, but the Admok version. So this is an interesting pen. It is very clearly a dupe of the Pelican M800. But it's a pretty decent pen in its own right. It's piston filler. It's got a nice Schmidt nib on it. We all know I like my Schmidt nibs. So yeah, like it writes well. I have it here with a fine nib. It's affordable, it's a 16th the price of the Pelican. You're not getting a gold nib or anything like that, but it writes well. It's got that form and function. If you're umming and ahhing about an M800, test it. Try one of these. The ink in this is, once again, funnily enough, Robert Oster, and it's Sydney from the Australian Cities series. Beautiful, beautiful ink. Just gorgeous. Robert does amazing blues, like we all know that. The next pen is one of those workhorse pens I have loved for a long, long time. This is the Diplomat Excellence A2. Simple steel Yovo nib that has been worked in-house by Diplomat. It's not catching in the light there. But this is the Diplomat Excellence A2 with a medium nib and diamine Earl Grey ink. Lovely everyday writing ink, just because it's not black. Like, as I said with the Aurora Optima, I love having a black ink on hand, but if I'm doing sort of my writing through the day, journaling, planning, writing lyrics, whatever, I rarely write in actual black. So, we've got like rich dark blues, we've got greens, regular blues, lighter blues. Like, there's a lot of blues, let's be honest here. That's mainly what I write with. And then the beautiful grey of Diamine Earl Grey there. Lovely, lovely one. Now, the next one is a pen I will be reviewing, I think, next month. It's a pen I wanted for ages. And a great deal came up, and I had some, ad revenue and stuff sitting around. And so I got it. And it is this. This is the Caran Leman, and this is the bicolor. This pen, it's just special. It is absolutely special. That's the only way I can describe it. It's special. Caran. And this is, once again, a medium nib. And the ink in this is another Robert Oster. And it is School Blue. So between things like Diamine Kensington Blue and Soda Pop Blue and, you know, Robert Oster Sydney and here Robert Oster School Blue, we've got a lovely, and even Diamine Oxford Blue, and there's another one of those coming as well. You know, we've got some really beautiful blue inks, and I just add some variety. Like, blue doesn't have to be Royal, you know, Pelican 4001 Royal Blue. It's a lovely ink, don't get me wrong. It doesn't have to be that. Like, these are some interesting sort of variations on that idea. You've got sort of more grey blues or slightly teal, like these warmer blues, sort of nice vibrant blues. There's a lot to be said for it. I said there was one more Diamine Oxford Blue left, and this is pen number 12, and it is this. This is the Benu DailyMate Fresh Monday finish. Review of this is coming, but also I got the Benu stub nibs, which are made by Yovo. The standard Benu nibs are Schmidt, and then when you get things like the Flex and the stub nibs, they are Yovo. And so I've had here with the 1.1 millimeter stub nib, which for me is pretty good. I don't write with a lot of stub nibs, but I find the Yovo 1.1 to be pretty nice. Same as the Lamy 1.1, actually. But here we have the Benu DailyMate. As I said, it's a fresh Monday finish with the 1.1 millimeter stub nib and Diamine Oxford Blue. Now, stub nibs don't work great for left-handed writers. The way we write, as opposed to, you know, like a right-handed writer pulling the pen across the page, the right angle, get some nice cut, you know, shape in your writing. When a left-handed writer writes with a stub nib, it basically comes out as a marker with a little bit of like occasional variation. But that's where the architect nib is lovely for a left-handed writer. But that's a whole other video that I've already made. But I am making as well as a review of this pen next month. I think probably in May at this stage, or June, I think June, I'm doing a video where I show the fine, medium, broad Schmidt nibs that you can get on the Benu pens, and then the fine flex 1.1 and 1.5 millimeter Yovo nibs, all in the number 6 that you can get on the standard Benu pen. So on the Euphoria models, on the Talisman models, the Astra Gem, the Autograph, the Tribute, the Tessera, that, you know, all those pens that use that standard number 6 size nib that Benu use. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But that is my current setup for this month. I think it's going to be an interesting month. As I said, lots and lots of blue. I'm going to change that up next month. I'm going to put my foot down and I'm going to ink some different colors. I have some fun pens coming in the following month for review and things like that. So stay tuned. But yes, so Wingback, couple of 50/40, beautiful custom pen from that pen bloke, lovely Gravitas, the Aurora Optima, the Tom Studio fountain pen, that amazing Huon Pine pen by Pens by Casey, the Admok M800, the Diplomat Excellence, the Caran dash, I should have said that is the Leman. Wait for a review for that. It's going to be sensational. And then the Benu DailyMate. You can see that the ink did take a while to dry because it lays down quite a lot. But that's it. I've got a lot of writing to do this month, so hopefully I can work my way through a few of these. So that's my setup for the month of April. Some great pens there, some pens that are going to have review and all that kind of stuff, and videos I'm really looking forward to making for you. So, as I said, please like and subscribe and consider becoming a member of this channel. In the meantime, enjoy your pens, enjoy writing, and I'll talk to you soon.